little Tattle Tells, yo, we can't waste a minute. Guess what? There has been a new update in the Wendy Williams case, right? A new update. I'm going to tell you about that in a second. But also, sources are coming to me and they're actually giving a new theory on Lori. Again, you guys, I have to let you guys know, nobody knows exactly what's going on with the Wendy Williams case. All the sources are off the record. This is speculation. But my sources actually pointed out, what if Lori's not the bad guy? Lori Schuler, the one that we've been dragging, well, at least I've been dragging all up and down the internet. What if Lori's not the bad guy we think she is? Now, this is speculation. You know what? Let's just get into this. But before we do, you guys, don't forget, I got my members only live for $4.99, right? It's going to be Friday. All right, my little Tattle Tells. Okay, God, I just want to tell you about my members only. I'll get to the gossip. Guess it's not, you don't care about me. All right, let's get into it. Okay, this is exclusively being reported in page 6 that Wendy Williams' case against Wells Fargo has been sealed. It says, Wendy Williams' case fighting Wells Fargo claims that she is an incapacitated person who needs a guardianship has been sealed, according to page 6, right? According to page 6. Now, the sealing of the case allows for all relevant documents within the file to remain closed to the public and require a court order to access. Now, here's the thing we need to know about that. We kind of saw it coming from, if you haven't looked at my last videos where myself and attorney Just John actually went over the legal documents, Wells Fargo was asking for, they didn't even want to show they didn't even want to show Wendy's side, what was going on. They wanted to send it directly to the judge because of the personal nature of what was at hand and Wendy's pride and her image. Important to note, sealed, there's not a gag order on the case. So we still might be getting leaks from people very closely connected to the case, but right now these documents are not publicly available. Now, get this. We're concerned about Williams' situation. Attorney David H. Peakus wrote to the bank, wrote on behalf of the bank to the judge Arlene Bloof, requesting a hearing to determine whether Williams is of sound enough mind to continue controlling her assets. Go really quick. I know we getting into this, and this is reading like a espionage Tom Clancy mixed with Stephen King, hopefully not novel. But listen, if you like my delivery, if you like my flow, if you like what I bring, please don't be shy. Subscribe, hit the notifications, because y'all know I will follow a story to the pits of hell. Also, if you don't want to make that commitment, please hit the like button. It's right there. It only takes a second. It really does help me grow in YouTube, and it helps the algorithm. And listen, if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. It helps me grow too, baby. All right. Getting back to the gossip. Damn, just wanted to promote myself. Excuse me. All right, let's get back to what Wendy and Kevin and this Bank of America talking about. Now, the attorney for Wells Fargo goes on to say, it's our hope that the guardianship part of the court will imminently appoint a temporary guardian or evaluator to review the situation and ensure Williams' affairs are being properly handled. Now, let me just actually point out a few things, right? Wendy's lawyer has always maintained that she is of sound mind and that a disgruntled employee who she fired, who literally rang the alarm bell with no proof, no insight, whatever, and got Wendy's account sealed. You guys, let me bring you a new theory. So Radar Online and a few other sources have reported that Kevin Sr., her ex-husband, is literally thinking about coming in, not even thinking, but plans to come in and take control of Wendy's affairs. Now, they did say whatever you want. You know, she showed up for work every day and she did what she had to do when he was in charge. Yeah, she also went to rehab a few times. She publicly cried. She had a breakdown. Kevin, you are not the solution. I don't care what anybody says. He is not the solution. I don't care how much you think an abuser makes her easier to digest. Why would you let someone that allegedly has abused her mentally and physically and emotionally all these years have more control so we can have her sitting there for the Wendy Williams show? Now, there are people that are very close to the situation, right? That have contacted me and a lot of people. Some people are putting together a new thing. With the fact that it looks like Kevin's coming back, he's managing her, he's going to take control, right? He might even be making a bid to be guardian. Her son does have power of attorney, but that is his father, right? It has been alleged that Kevin rules with an iron fist. We saw the way his son and him got into a fist fight, and he pressed charges on his son. A lot of people are saying, and again, speculation, but just go with me on this one, because I like sharing stuff with you guys. You know, we're friends, we're girlfriends. You know, sit down. What if Lori's not the bad guy? We've all heard that Kevin has been circling around like a shark. It's been alleged that Wendy is very lonely, Wendy is very isolated, and she's always had a weakness for Kevin. Always. He seems, by the radar online to be believed, back on the scene. And he's getting more and more control over what's going on in his life, or at least he hopes to get more control over what's going on in her life. Now, we haven't heard any reports that him and his girlfriend and child's mother, Sharina, is gone. We haven't heard anything about them reconciling, but we have heard about him getting closer and closer and closer and wanting more and more control. Lori Scholler has been Wendys advisor for the last 15 years. Lori Scholler, by all accounts, and even Wendy's own lawyer, saying that she was a former friend. Lori rang the alarm bell about 2 weeks ago. Follow me on this one. If Lori actually saw that Kevin was getting his hooks into Wendy, what if she saw that Wendy was in a very difficult place because she's suffering from these chronic diseases that have left her unable to work? Some people, including myself, have speculated that allegedly maybe it was a relapse of some sort. She does have a history of that. It could be a lot of things, but whatever, or it could even be the dementia that everybody's talking about. I doubt it is, but again, all very serious things that everybody's speculating. Whatever's going on with Wendy, it's not a slight matter, and it's taken her months, and it's going to take her many more months to get back to where she is. So what if Lori, being Wendy's financial advisor, right, and friend, and if you're her financial advisor and the friend, you were witness to how much sway, pull, and alleged abuse Kevin had for Wendy? What if she saw that history was about to repeat itself? Kevin was getting his hooks into Wendy, and she rang the alarm bell and shut things down to protect Wendy from Kevin taking advantage of her when she's in a very weak state, including, it looks like, being emotionally isolated. Again, this is speculation on my part and on my source's part. We do not know sure, but it was a very, very interesting theory, and I wanted to share this with you because it might make sense now, right? Now, all of that said, go back to what attorney Jess Jonda actually pointed out. This is very paternalistic. It doesn't matter whether Lori is looking out for her or not. If Wendy is of sound mind, she has the right to even be taken advantage of. She does. A bank, a friend, someone, it's Wendys life, it's Wendy's money, Wendy's earned it. Let's just say this theory is true. Even if everything that saying is true, even if Lori isn't the bad guy, even if Lori is trying to protect Wendy. I literally said, but what does that have to do? Because it's Wendy's life to live. Anybody that's ever watched someone be in an abusive situation knows, as heartbreaking as it is, it's their life to live. And again, I don't know if it's abuse. This is all alleged. It's speculative. I'm just sharing things that have been said with you guys. It is Wendy's money. She earned it. Who is Bank of America or Lori Schuler to freeze her out of her account and tell her who to have in her life, how to spend her money, or what goes on? Again, if the rumors that have always circulated about Kevin and the way he treated Wendy and the way he continues are true, it's a very, very sad situation. And it's sad. And I feel, but at the end of the day, Wendy is a grown woman. And if they show that she has all her capacity, who are you to step in and protect somebody from themselves? It's Wendy's money. It's Wendy's life. And sometimes you have to let people live their life the way they want. To let you know that even when it comes to the New York Post, even when it comes to Radar Online, even when it comes to all these, everybody, including the stuff about Kevin taking over, it's all sources, unnamed sources. So at this point, the only legitimate record we can go by is what is on the court documents. Those court documents have been sealed. But I wanted to share with you this interesting theory that actually came across my way and see what you guys actually think of it. Again, this is so complicated. I feel for Wendy because, again, yes, we are the outside looking in, but even I'm like, damn, I don't know who to trust anymore. Kevin Jr., step up. Right? He is the power of attorney. Maybe Wendy knew at the end of the day he is the eye in her storm. Right? Maybe that's why Wendy made him power attorney, because she realized you're the only person that I can trust and love and depend on. Again, let's keep Wendy in our thoughts and prayers. Let's look to see what leaks come out from the court papers. And I'm going to keep an eye on this. Make sure you turn on your notifications. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button too. Even if you don't want to commit to me being a subscription notification, why don't y'all show me some love and hit that like button? I would really, really appreciate it. All right, y'all. Talk to you later.